So today I'm super excited to talk about really the foundation of my congregation and who they are, and then what I will be doing within the next couple of years. So, first off, the Handmaids of the Sacred Heart of Jesus were originally founded in Madrid, Spain. And so they're both an international and an intercultural congregation. And their charism is kind of twofold. The first aspect is Eucharistic reparation. And really, that serves purpose in two different ways. In one way, it's so that members of the community can come to have their hearts healed directly by adoring Christ in the Eucharist. And the second component is by us as sisters being able to enter into that space of adoring Christ in the Blessed Sacrament for us and our mission of going out. And then the second aspect is this idea of Ignatian spirituality and finding God in all things. So, kind of with that lends itself to, well, what do they actually do in the US province? And so, the US province is the smallest of the provinces. And among the 900 sisters worldwide, there are only about 35 sisters in the United States province. So, within that, there's 5 communities, 3 that are in the Philadelphia area, one that's in Miami, and then one that's in Athens, Georgia. And kind of the work that they do is they have a retreat center, they have a school, and then they also work in immigration and legal services. So now kind of with that brief background of who the handmaids are, and then comes this question of, great, Lauren, what will you be doing? And so as a postulant in my first year of formation, I will be in Haverford, Pennsylvania, and I'll be living at the retreat house with 7 other sisters. And there I will have a couple different focuses. First and foremost, I'll be learning more about Saint Raphael and Mary, who's one of the foundresses of the order. I will also be learning more about the charism. And then I will also be doing apostolic work by tutoring at a Cristo Rey High School in inner Philadelphia. And then I will also be just living with the community and participating in their prayer life. Another large focus will be in learning Spanish. Spanish is the common language of their congregation, and no hablo español, so I've got some work to do. And then lastly, being part of an inner novitiate. And so this is basically where both men and women from different religious congregations, but in a similar period of formation, come together in the Philadelphia area to share in the commonalities among all religious life. So that will be my first, it's 1 to 2 years. And then if I feel that God's still calling me to continue in this, then I will be part of the novitiate. And this is a much more intense time, especially for prayer and for me to really consider, is this really what God is calling me to? So there's a lot of less external communication with family, friends, things like that. And this would be a period of 2 years. And then after that time, then I would make first vows. And then if I continue down that pathway, then I'd go back for more education, possibly in the US or in Spain or in another country, along with and followed by a full-time ministry, and again, the United States or another country. And then there's a period there of taking temporary vows, and about 6 to 9 years later, then if I really feel like this is where God is calling me, that I would then take final vows. And so this just gives you a little bit of an insight into perhaps what my life may look like kind of these next couple of years. And I'm really excited to see how God continues to work through me.